Okay, so here we go. Carry on with this. I put some sort of pockets in place, all right, because I couldn't get my iPad to charge yesterday at all. I don't know what was wrong with it. But what I had to do is change the whole lead around, and I've ordered a new one. So, I mean, it is an original lead, but I don't know, there's something wrong with it at the moment. So anyway, it's charged now. So I did, because I couldn't get it to charge, I just put some pockets around and a few bits and pieces that I thought might be nice. So I thought on here I'd have that lacy pocket. This isn't the cover, this is the inside cover. So I shall use that. And all I done was cut a piece of paper down. Okay, the width I wanted, which was just shy of 4 inches. Okay, so it doesn't, I think it was 3 3/4, this one. Right, so it comes in a little bit. And then I add 1/2 inch, yeah, for the side flaps. And then score those, or fold them, whatever you do. And again, 1/2 inch for the bottom. Yeah, the cat is being a pain today as well. So that's all I've done there. And then that's one of the journaling postcards, one of the smaller ones. Okay, so that is going to be a pocket. So this will be all stitched on before I glue that in place. And I can stitch around this before I glue it in. Okay, I'm gluing it because I want a deeper pocket. All right, so I want my flaps. If I stitch that down, then I glue the flap. I stitch the flaps down, don't I? So that... Let's put this on first. It's just a bit of like fabric that I thought looked a bit snowy. Mind you, I have got that snow paper, haven't I, from Taperology. Anyway, I use this now. I might use that somewhere else, actually. It's got to be that way. Yeah, he was crying to come out. And then once he's out, he's crying to follow me. So he's followed me in here. Now he's crying because I had to shut the door because it's not that... I mean, it's warm, but not, you know, the door needs to be shut. I haven't got no heating on in here, so not yet. I will do in the winter as things get a bit damp, so. And it's really pitiful when he cries too, as though he's this forgotten cat that nobody loves. There we go. Knows I'm talking about him, you know. Yeah, I'm still full of cold, and I've only got Sunday today, and I've only got a few hours. Well, actually, an hour and a half now, because my joint's cooking. So, sort of. I'm going to go, I don't want this straight, if you know what I mean. So I purposely didn't cut that straight. Okay, now, so I haven't got much hangy stuff, if you know what I mean, but I do fancy having something hanging down there. So it's going to go on there. So I could do with something, you know, sort of hanging down here. So I need to find something. Okay, just got a bit of lace that was quite wide. So I just split it down the middle. Okay, and then that becomes nice and raggedy that I wanted. So I'm going to put this down here. Let's have a look. Just tucking that to see how low I want it. Okay, right, so I'm going to go and stitch around. I might stitch there, and I will stitch there. That's not going to interfere with the pocket at all. Okay, and then I will stitch all the way around as well so we can keep that lace on. All right, and then we've got a little pocket here, and then we will on that. So okay, so that's all stitched around, and then we'll glue this down. Okay, leave that to dry, and then we can do this one. Okay, quite thin there, so I'm going to put some, ooh, see if I can find some red spots. Would be nice actually. Oh, look at this. As by magic. Okay. Shape that a bit, and then if you get your scissors or your distressing tool and just, because it's a bit straight. Okay. Straighten that up. Yep. And that's going in there after I've stitched around that. That'd be nice, I think. We'll just do the same. That's cool. A bit of lace on the top of that one. Okay, so I'll go ahead and do the stitching, and then glue that on as well, and stitch down those two sides. Yep. And there we go. Okay, so that's the inside cover. I think it went that way, didn't it? Yeah. There we go. And that's that. Right, so I've got one more bit here. Oh, belly band. That's it, sideways one. And that was my little bits of decoration there. So it's there. So I need to just ink up a little bit. And then I will stitch around this, all right, but it will be stuck in, all right, because we can't go into here really. All right. Okay, that's all done. Yeah, okay, it's glued down. Okay, don't want to play with that too much because that's still slightly damp. Here, I quite fancy just doing a bit of, you know, adding an element or something, because I quite like that there. Let's have a look. I'll try and keep that in as much as I can. And just leave it like that because that's looking quite pretty, isn't it? So we got a lot of pockets in it, so I think time we put the tags in the pockets, I think it'll be big enough. And when I put these down, I don't glue them down totally. Actually, I was gonna have to go there so I can slip something underneath there. Let's have a look, see what that looks like. Yeah, and then that's the other side. So we're sort of ready really to do the cover, because the decoration comes afterwards. So that's my template for my colours. I've got my elements that I've got. It's really funny because they had, how many did I have? I thought they had 18, wasn't it? 6, 12, yeah, 18. So I've ordered 2 sets a while ago from when I went to the show, and then I saved up another £30 to buy the other 6 sets, and I thought I'd have the whole set. And then they've brought out more colours. So I picked the ones I wanted, which was down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I'm missing one. Don't know which one it is. I'll have to look at that. Oh, yeah, because I did order 6. And then there's still some more left. So I've got 3 more, which is a bit of a pain, really, because they're cheaper if you buy 6, you see. But, yes. Dark denim. Did I put that? Oh, I know. It's on the back. Sorry, because I ran out of space. There we go. That's a dark denim. Right, so the cover. I think I'm going to delve into these 2 from the kit. So this is going to be, there's going to be a pocket there. Sorry, I'm going to have that on there. Okay, and then I'm going to make a pocket out of that on the front here that we can put a tag in. I think that's what I'm going to do with that. So, yep. I'm just going to measure that. I don't have to worry about the length because it's shorter than the journal anyway. So just under 4 inches really. So if I cut 2 at the same time, we'll be fine. No, that's great. That's fine. Okay, and then the back's this one, isn't it? Put that out of the way. And me, I'll pick it up. and that's going to be the back. A little bit of a white there, but I can ink that up, so that's no problem. Yep. Okay, and on the front one, I shall do a pocket. So let's do that first. Okay, I want it out of this bird here, so I'm gonna just fold that up first. Okay. Just easier to cut, so. And some of that was going to flap down. Now I'm going to leave that a minute because I can put that off after when I know how big I want the pocket. Okay. So I'll just put that down. Okay. Yep. Okay. Let's just do the 1/2 inch each side in the pocket. And hopefully that's all but centered. That's a bit of a guess, but I can always alter it a little bit. see where we want to come in. There it is. So that's nice, yeah. So that's going to go there. And I reckon about that for the pocket. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to come down there. That's the end of the pocket. So I'm going to add sort of 1/2 inch around that area there. So, which was here, yeah. And then I shall add my 1/2 inch there. Okay, that's going to be cut off. And then this is my end of my pocket there. Okay. So I use this top bit to reinforce the top, you see. Delicate lace, which I've used through the journal because I think that's looking quite nice. So what I need to do now is I will stitch along here. Okay. And then stitch along here, okay, all the way around, then glue my pocket down, okay, and I most probably have some net or something over that as well. Okay, I've just stuck that down. Okay, then I've got some of this nice stuff that I got from the Taperology kit, the papers, the mixed papers. So I'm going to stick that on there, so when I stitch it round, it'll catch it. So I'll just put a bit of glue here and here just to tack it in place while I stitch this onto the cover. And I've inked around that as well, so I'm going to put that about there, I think. And the back one, not sure what I was going to put on that one, so what I'll do is I'll just stick that down for now. Okay, and then down here I'm going to put some pom-pom trim. I think I'll do it on the front and the back. This is unnecessary, but I've got some and I think Christmas is the time to use it, so. There we go. Okay, so once that's dry, stitch that, and then we just got to sew in to the cover. I am going to ink up this a little bit. It's a little bit too clean looking, if you know what I mean. That's it, just a bit. There's not much on here, so lovely. And that gives us a little bit for a bit of room, yeah, for this. So all I've got to do is stitch around that now. And that will go in there. At the same time, we've got quite a bright tag in there as well. And I'm not sure what I'm going to put on the back here. Maybe just a, you know, an embellishment of some kind. So, or maybe a pocket. Who knows? Yeah, that's quite nice, that one, actually. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, I'm going to stitch around that first, though. Okay, so I stitched around. At the moment, I have put a tag in there. Okay, so stitched all around, but I've done double stitching on this bit here because I quite like that, because I wanted to catch that and I wanted it down there as well. So I've sort of done some double stitching everywhere. Okay, yeah, so we're ready to sew in the whole thing, I think. Yeah, and I stitched the pom-pom trim on. So I'll put something down there in a minute, and I might even put some lace over the spine. Just depends what happens. Right, okay. If you're doing 3 stitch pamphlets, stitch or whatever, you need to catch these sort of things twice. So that's why sometimes you might see, you know, it's up there, and then you might have one down here. All right, because if I was doing 3, which is hot, okay, I need to catch this twice. If it's only once, it wiggles around, okay, and it's not very stable. I think I'm going to do 5 today, only because this is quite thick. Yeah, so I'm just going to ink up. So there we are, is that one there? And the top of that is a little bit white, so do that. And all those as well. So I'm going to do 5 because I want mine there. All right, even just a little bit higher there to go in line with that line along here. Yeah. And the middle one. No, I'm going to have that down low, actually. I'm going to take these out for a minute because they're sliding around till I back them, because it's laser printed. It's quite shiny. So let's get that all straight and sliding around until it's stitched in. All right, let's get that all done. Okay, and I'm going to come down lower with that because I might have something coming down there, and also going to have a tag at the top, so that is great for me. Okay, and then put that in there. Come up a bit. I'm just checking top and bottom. Yeah, that's about right. I'm going to use my cradle for this. That's great. And oh, I was going to show you how I was going to change this, because I'm doing 5, aren't I? It's quite easy. Okay, so that's the one that we got there. Yeah, so that's the template there. Now we can fold this up again to create another line. Yeah, yeah, and the same with that one. So now we've got 5. Just Okay. That easy. What, Tommy? Oh, I'm just going to have to open the door. Well, you could push that. Come on. Come on then. Come here. What are you doing? Come on. Okay. Right, I usually stand above it. Okay. Oh, there's that top. Yeah. There we go. And I'll poke through. If I can find this. Okay. Gonna make sure come through. Yeah, got this done. So a little bit longer when you do 5. Let's take that out. And I'm going to take that off so I can see better. Sometimes you can catch it good, but mine wasn't going through, so oh, I lost it again. I had to pull it through. Could do with a slightly longer needle, have them, but there we go. It's slightly different, but basically the same. So I go to the next one, top or bottom, doesn't matter. Okay. Oh, yeah, poor thing. I really do need to get my head in here though, that's the trouble. So I don't like showing it because I can't really see. Right. I'm going to go through that way. Okay, so if we can get those all in together. I doubt it. Take a while like this because I've moved everything. Right, let's see if we can get it sort of straight now. It's really slippery. Okay. Right, let's straighten this all up. See if we can, right, I needed a bit more length here, okay? Right. And I'm going to pull through on that to get that tighter. Okay. Let's do it properly, Andrea. Right, let's see if I can just poke through. That's it. So it's going down to that one. Then you go back in. Yeah, this one here. Try not to split your thread. Okay, which I would have done there. So I'll just caught it in time. And then I go, you can go, I'm going to go back through the middle. Okay, it's extra secure then. All right, but some people miss one, but like I said, you just find your own sort of way, really. Just be aware of splitting the thread, yeah, which I did there. So don't want it going in there. There we are. Just going slightly above it. Still through the same hole, but trying to miss that thread. I have to take the cat in a minute. It's just in to start. Okay, and that tightens up that way. Okay, and then through this one. Okay, we've got nearly 3 in there, so that's great. Okay, and then top. And then back through that one. So really secure, this one, I will say, when you do 5. There. And then go through that one, and that's secure the top of there. And I'm going to go through again, because I think I'm supposed to have missed one. But anyway, it's really secure, so I'm not worried. Here we go. Yeah, I think you're supposed to miss one, and then you just go back in. You don't have to double over, which I doubled over in one place at the back, but to be honest, I don't mind. All right, because it's really secure. These pages are quite slippery, so I'll split the thread there, look. There we are. Yeah, perfect. Put a bow in that now. I'll just take that knot off. Yeah, and put that there for now. Okay, right, that's really nicely in there. Okay, lovely. And it will sort of spring open for a bit, but just putting a closure on it and keeping it shut for a bit, it's fine, because there's a lot going on in there. Yeah, so it will spring open. And it's always, when you first sew them, they're quite stiff. So let's have a look at the front then. Let's see what we can do. I want to use some of this. I had that left over from another project, I think. Yeah. And I've got these. Yep, let's put that down first. I usually take these sort of flowers apart, because some of them are really like thick, so I'll take the layers off. Yep, I'm going to put that there. that needs to dry. Yep. And now I will glue down what needs to be done here at the back. So are we having a pocket at the back as well, or shall we just decorate? I think we might decorate actually. I really like that one. I always lift up to see arm's length. Make sure it's square. Okay, it's looking good. Yeah, that's it. I haven't got tags in or anything, but that's going to be fine. We've got quite a bit here. Right, while that's drying, I'll go and sort my cat out. Okay. Right, so I thought I would do the tie. I've got some of this. This is cotton, like, that's inside saris. So I've still got a bit of that left. I've got like one big piece left, and I cut it down about a third because it's about that wide. It's like the lining of some of the sari silks, or saris I should say. Yeah, so I thought I would use that, and I'm going to put something on the back. So let me just tie this a minute. Let's look and see. I know we need to give it a bit of, because I haven't got the tags in yet, so I'm going to not tie it tight. I think that's about right. Let me do a bow there. Let's have a look. So I'm doing it nice and loose there. So, yeah. Okay, I think that's about right. And I thought I'd use one of these like bridal appliques, because I think, why not? It's Christmas. Sort of, I don't want him, because if I put that there, I want him poking through. So that might be quite nice like that, and then going through the back. Okay, I think I've got it right. And I just put some stitching down. I'll glue it, just tack it. If you want to take the white off, as long as you ain't got much on the brush, just do that, just a little bit. It's very stark white, that's it. And I will stitch sort of that on around. Okay, that's all stitched on. Okay, I sort of try to follow the flower a bit. Okay, yeah, no, that's fine, that's enough, there's plenty there. Okay, right, so that's how I was sort of was going to have it. Yeah, then I saw this and I thought, do you know what, that's better. So I think either or, really there, and that looks quite nice. And then you still got that nice at the back there, and he's poking through. So like that, we can still go a little bit that way. yeah, either or. So yeah, that's cool. Right, so a bit of lace, most probably on the spine, I think. Let's have a look. Yeah. Okay, I couldn't find anything close by that was sort of like the right width with a fluty edge, so I'm gonna use this one. It's a little bit fluty there. So okay, that's nice and neat. Yeah, and I'm gonna trim these a bit now. So, and a little bit off this one as well. Okay, and then start pulling that before it sets. Okay, rough that up a bit. Perfect. Right. Oh, very little glue. Okay. Yep, that's nice and neat. That's covered that nice.